Over here, Andy. You talked about the booze not really affecting you because I can't fight for him in the cage. And on the flip side of that, when you're fighting at home, do the cheering and stuff affect you much as well, or do you kind of just block it all out when you're walking into that cage?
It's on a person-to-person basis, I believe. I believe that some people use that energy to put a battery in their back. You know what I mean? It's also a lot of pressure. Some people use it. It affects people negatively because it's a lot of pressure. It's your friends, your families. You don't want to get hurt in front of, your parents, in front of, your teachers and people that's known you your whole life. So there's a lot of factors, but it just depends on who the person is. I'm pretty easygoing and I don't really have much of an ego. I'm just kind of So for me, I'm nonchalant. Nothing really bothers me too tough. So I'm chilling.
And you haven't travelled much outside of the United States for your fights, and this is probably the furthest you've travelled. Does factoring in the time difference and climate difference come into your training camps and acclimatizing and stuff like that?
Yeah, that was a major factor, but we took that into consideration early. So I made sure that I downloaded some apps, to kind of help me with did some research to help me with the jet lag. So I was doing something called light therapy, leading up to leaving. So the jet lag didn't bother me too much. And also, I was here since like the 31st or something like that. So I've been here for a little bit. So I'm adjusted pretty good.
And last question, when you do travel, you've been doing a lot of touristy stuff, and I caught you shopping just after the media welcome as well at Culture Kings.
Nice. My guy.
Just going around and taking in the city that you're visiting, does that kind of just something you have to do to help you kind of relax and leading into fight week?
It's not something that I have to do, but I think it's something that's cool and it should be done because personally, I don't want to make things bigger than what they really are. You know what I mean? It is a great moment. This is a huge moment, and it's beautiful. But I was taught by my coach and my sensei from a long time ago at a young age. It's just all of this is just glitz and glams. All of this is it's great, and it's a part of what we need. All of this, right? But what it comes down to, ultimately, only things that matters is the fight of me and this guy fighting. So for me, I want it to be as much as like I'm back home. So me and my friends, we're hanging out. We at the house just kicking it, and we're playing Among Us, you know what I mean, in different rooms, people yelling. So it's just, I want it to feel like I'm home. And then when it's time to go train or go fight, I go fight, So, yeah, I'm walking around, I'm shopping. I'm not cooped up just thinking about the fight the whole time. I'm just chilling. So it's not that I have to do it, but I think it's just better to just hang out.